Wagwan people, it's your girl Leonica Douglas, and welcome to another episode of Let's Keep It Real. Okay, so today's episode, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a vegan stew, the best vegan stew you'll ever have in your life. This is all plant-based stew, and it was perfected by the Rastafarians of Jamaica, my culture. But before we go any further, like, share, and subscribe for me now, please. Me will wait. Me still a wait. Still waiting. You do it yet? All right. Moving on. So what you want to do is you want to add 1 cup of peas in water and soak it overnight, whether it's 10 hours or 12 hours. And that way the water get a chance to get absorbed into the peas, and it cooks for a short amount of time when you're doing your stew. Once you get that out of the way, you want to go ahead and dice up, I should say, a half onion. I use the biggest half because you know me. Flavor to the world. Thyme, pimento, and bay leaves. I ended up using about 5 bay leaves. You chop those onions up. Then you want to go ahead and add your green scotch bonnet. After that, 1 carrot. I usually use 2, but today I only had a small little teeny pot that I was using. So 1 carrot did the trick for me. And when you get to the top, you want to, divide it in half so you have an even distribution of nicely bite-sized carrots in your stew. And then you want to go ahead and add 1 cup of coconut milk. Then you get everything ready, your scotch bonnet, thyme, bay leaves, pimento, and your garlic into the pot itself. Oh, look at all that good seasoning. Jesus. So you want to go ahead and add your peas now with a 1/4 cup of water still left in it. Then you're going to stir your pot around. Remember to add your salt. And stirring around, you just evenly distribute it and all the flavor gets to marinate and all that good seasoning. And then you cover it all up. Moving on to the potatoes. Make sure that you wash the potatoes properly. Then we're going to dice them up, not too small. Because if you cook them, they ended up mashing into the stew itself, and you don't want that. You want a nice little bite size of potato in every single bite. But yeah, as you can see, I cut it up in 3, and then I do about 4 down the middle to get a nice little even bite. And remember to always keep it in the water if you want that color to stay, that nice little yellow color for the potatoes and for the sweet potatoes. Moving on, we're going to be using a half a sweet potato. As I said, I'm making a small batch. This small batch could serve for about 3 people in total. Moving on to this rice technique that I've learned recently, I want to go ahead and get my rice to have this nutty flavor. So what I do is I slice and then I dice onions. I think it was about a 1/4 onions, but I cut it closer to the end than in the middle, and chop that bad boy up in a fine consistency. You're going to go ahead and add butter to your pot. What kind of butter? Whatever kind of butter you want to use. Add the onions in the pot itself and then allow it to caramelize a little bit. Stir it around to get that caramelization start happening. And then you want to move on and add your washed rice, whatever kind of rice you want to use. I'm using short grain brown rice. And when you add that, you stir it around a little bit to get the rice toasting. You haven't cooked the rice yet, people. This is the beginning of the cookation of the situation. And then you want to go ahead and add it to your rice cooker. And with me, I never really measure my rice because I've done it for so long. Let's keep it real. So what I do it in a way where it's just 1 cup of rice to add your salt, of course. 1 cup of rice to about 1.5 cups of water to cover it for my brown rice. And then you want to go ahead and basically stir it around. While that is going on, you want to move on and check your pot. This is the perfect time to add your onions and your, your big chopped onions and all your Irish potatoes, sweet potatoes, and carrots to the pot itself. And then you want to go ahead and cover that bad boy up. Now this is the end of what it should look like. But what Jamaican people do when you realize your stew is looking good, we add our dumplings after. And then, just in case you want to know how to make the dumpling, it'll be in the link in the description box below. Because I try to make my videos as short as possible because we know, everybody has a short attention span right now. You stir it around And it should be ready when the dough itself is hard or is like floating to the top. But there you have it, guys, the amazing, amazing plant-based vegan food. And when I say this food is amazing, it's amazing. But remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you in my next video on Let's Keep It Real. Okay?